It's another week. It's another episode.
Yes, sir.
Y'all already know what it is. Tell them who we are, man.
We are the Two Cents of Humor podcast coming to you live.
Tell them who you are, man.
My name is Malik L. That's good. My dude Alex Quo.
In the building, another week, man.
Flesh.
How you been, bro?
You know, I've been hanging in there, man. I've been hanging in there. Busy. Keeping busy, man.
That's good. Staying busy doing what you do. I think, before we even jump into anything, I got to let y'all know the funniest shit just went down, actually. We was at, we hang out. We was at H&M right before here, just picking up some shit, right? And, we had to get to the studio and everything to come out here and do this, right? So, we didn't know where the men's section was. We looking around, we lost the shit, right? But, Malik's like, all right, Malik's just saying, let me go ask somebody. This guy goes to a guy in checkout, right? He's like, hey, man, I'm just looking for the men's section. Like, you know where I can find that? This guy looked him right in the eyes.
In my soul.
Mad serious.
In my soul.
Yeah, bro, it's upstairs, right? Now, what people don't know is we was already on the top floor. That was we was on the. He literally told Malik, "Go to the roof, nigga." And
I was like, yeah, sounds about right.
he said, "Sounds about right." And he turned around, and we both walked our asses to the elevator.
Like, yo, this only goes to the basement. This only goes downstairs, huh? Wow.
Yo, I saw the blatant disrespect. I said, "Oh shit!"
Once I realized, like, that's why men don't ask for directions. Because that dude showed his dominance over me. Because if we was in the wild, and I was some like gazelle saying, hey, where's upstairs?
Yeah.
And he's like, it's downstairs. And
Yo.
and there's a lion like waiting for me.
The best part is, like, when somebody do Malik dirty, he'll keep bringing it up. He's just like, yo, man, he really said that, bro.
Because he didn't have to. He didn't have to.
Mind you, Malik cuts the whole line just to talk to this one specific brother. He's just like, hey, man.
I was like, hey, man, you know where to.
It's, I think it's just hilarious because, you can get done dirty by anybody.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
And that's what the show is about.
Oh, my God. Yes,
You
that's
guys'
right.
Worst experiences. We have a couple queued up for you guys.
We got some more, y'all. Y'all keep submitting, please. You got the Google number on hand? I want to let them know what the Google number is.
Oh, yeah, we didn't tell them the Google.
We didn't tell them the number last time. I know that. So.
Yeah, so we need to make sure we do that number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so guys, so our number is, if you guys want to text us your guys' stories,
Yes.
the number is 585-447-5883. Again, that's 585-447-5883. It's not my personal.
I'm mad you got to say that.
Yeah, because people are like, is that your personal? No, it's not my personal. Just text it. You're going to text it. It's going to be green bubbles like an Android. That's how you That's how you know there's no slick stuff going on.
I got to get into the Android shit.
Man.
We got a lot to touch on.
We got to get into that.
We got a lot to touch on. He got a problem with females with Android phones. But anyway, first one. Go ahead.
All right. So my boyfriend is an effing asshole who makes me feel so unwanted sometimes. But I'm a dumb bitch and stay with him because I care for him a lot. And he's just bad at relationships because he's never been in a real one. Shake my head. And then she double texted me and said, it's trash.
She captioned all that with it's trash at the end?
She was like, blah, 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 blah. It's trash. Just part.
So she knows it's bad.
Yeah.
And she owns it. Like, she knows it's not good, but she said because she cares about him?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
It's crazy how you don't even have to lie to girls sometimes, because if you just stay quiet enough, long enough, they'll lie to themselves.
That's wild, man.
And that's what he's doing. Like, he's just being, I'm not good at relationships. Like, okay, then get out of your relationship and go to therapy.
Bad
Like,
excuse. Yeah,
don't
that'll work.
treat someone like that. Don't use the I'm bad at relationships guys as a cop out, because you're wasting this girl's time.
Exactly. And it's like being in school. Like, I was bad at math, right? And guess what? I was so trash. They didn't pass me. You failed. You get kicked out the class. Like, it don't matter what, matter what situation this applies to. But I'm not going to say there's any type of manipulation going on. We don't have any that kind of detail.
We don't have that detail.
But I feel like, I don't know.
He's definitely damaged.
Definitely.
He's definitely damaged.
And he's taking out a lot on her. That ain't right. And as somebody, I've always been that shoulder that everybody likes to cry on, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's, I don't know, there's like I think I mentioned this in like the very first episode we did, but it was like, there was somebody I was talking to. She was like, this one guy was being nice to me, and I found him to be very boring, right?
Yeah.
But then she said, the guy who was ignoring me, the guy who wasn't treating me right, I found that like attractive.
It's the excitement, man. It's like
That's exciting.
it's
Really?
well, with a lot of abusive relationships, people orchestrate like, even if it's unknowingly, like really high highs and then really low lows, and like that keeps the that keeps the cycle going. That keeps people in abusive cycles. It's like, oh,
Really?
he's treating me like dog crap, but sometimes he buys me flowers and sometimes we have good days. But like, it's just, if you notice that pattern, just nip it in the butt, get out. Easier said than done, I know. And a lot of people are in situations where they can't do that. So
Yeah, that's that bullshit, man. I don't really got advice for that. All I know is if toxic is real, if you deem if you logically, because it's like head versus heart, right? Now, if there's logistical reasons why you can't exit that, that's okay. I can't say anything on that. But if anybody makes you feel like
safety reasons as well.
yeah, if anybody makes you feel like garbage, you gotta just remove yourself from it.
Yeah.
As best as you can. But like you said, that's easier said than done, right?
Always easier said than done. Always.
That's tough.
Always. We're just two dudes sitting in chairs telling people what to do with their lives.
I can't do that personally. I've had times. It's like I always, because like me, I relate shit to food too much. Honestly, I relate shit to food, and it's like, yo, bad food tastes the best. You notice that, right?
Food that's bad for you?
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. Yeah, wait, talk about. Yeah, food that's bad for McDonald's tastes amazing. It do. That Big Mac, I don't know what that sauce is. Shout outs to Mickey D's because they do it right. But yo, that sauce tastes amazing. But I've seen the movie Super Size Me. That guy almost died.
He almost died.
Yeah. And it's the same thing. If you daily intake this, like bad food, if you daily intake this, it's not gonna end well.
It's gonna weigh on your spirit.
Yeah, but in moderation, McDonald's can be very good. I have
a little bit of toxicity here and there. Like, spices up your life.
Toxicity every night.
Like, maybe you have to like step out your relationship for a night, and then you come back.
Oh shit!
And no one knows the wiser.
Right? A breath of some toxicity.
It's just like, let me get a break, coach. All right, put me back in. All right.
It do kind of make sense though. It's like
ready to love my girl again.
Ready to love my girl again. You know what that reminds me of? It does remind me of when we went. You and me was eating at that spot in Upper West Side, right? And we was driving, and we was at a red light, and the light turned green. But what did we see? We saw.
Oh my God!
This is the crazy shit, y'all. We saw a just married couple, right? Like they were still in the. First of all, we were in the middle of. It was like
Canal Street.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, we was on our way to the Upper West Side. It was on Canal Street.
Yeah, we were on Canal Street, one of the busiest streets in the city.
Fucking gridlock
middle of Soho.
traffic. In Soho, gridlock traffic
at 6 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Niggas hyped. Yeah, right.
Peak traffic.
Peak traffic. And what do we see? We see a newlywed couple. The wife runs out into the middle of the street and she's like signaling her husband over just for them for a photo op. Full tuxedo for a photo op. And now the light's green at this point, and they there posing and everything, horns blaring in the background.
Beep, beep.
And all Malik says underneath his breath, right? Because we just sit and watch it. Because we at the very front of the line. He goes, you know that wasn't the man's idea, right? He goes, you know who idea that was.
That was definitely the woman's idea. And no misogyny here, but hear me out. Before all the ladies hit the X, hear me out. Like, that was definitely the woman's idea, because if you left it up to the dude, we wouldn't even be doing engagement photos.
She was so happy to be in that moment.
She was so happy. That dude was just like, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm here. On some Marshawn Lynch type John. Like,
bruh, I've never looked at gridlock traffic and said, this will be the perfect moment to remember for the rest of my life.
Yeah. That's what you gotta love about women, though. It's like, they're visionaries and they're romantics. And like, that's how you know it was her idea. Yeah. Like, she's like, you're not gonna hear a dude be like, babe, what would be really cute is if we get in the middle of Soho and stop traffic for 10 minutes. So everyone knows how in love we are, right? So we could post it on Instagram.
We're gonna slow up everybody else's day with our love. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's
like 49% of marriages fail in the U.S. So like that relationship had half a chance of failing, and they making me late to dinner. Like,
right? That was another thing too. The whole time, so We drive now. We're driving. Now we're moving. He rolls the window down. I'm like, oh, here it comes. I said he got something to say.
I was about to.
But then he rolls it back up. I was like, oh, what were you about to say?
I was about to hit them with the meanest heckle drive-by.
He has statistics ready for these moments, right? He's like, yeah, I was gonna hit him with 49% of all marriages.
I straight up had my window rolled down on some like Boys in the Hood, Ricky type John. Like I was about to let him have it. Like, hey, get the out the road, nigga. And they were white.
Bruh, I mean, look, I don't want to say.
No one cares that you're in love.
That's the thing. It's like, you ever see those lovey-dovey?
Listen, y'all, everybody, by the way, public service announcement.
He going in.
Nobody cares about your love but you.
He's salty. He's salty.
Nobody cares about your love but you and your man. And even sometimes your man don't even.
Sometimes your man.
Sometimes you're just in it by yourself. Know that.
You ever, man, that does remind me, like the really lovey-dovey couple. Like the PDAs, the public displays of affection, right? So are you, clearly you're not big on that.
I'm not
are
a
you?
big PDA dude. I'm not a big PDA dude. Like this girl I like, she'll be like, I don't like kissing in public, man. I don't. But it depends on how much I like the person. Because if I like the person enough to let it go, I might,
Oh yeah, you let the little things go.
Because we all have different love languages, and I can't deprive them of that and be totally selfish. Like, I make a lot of jokes about being like this toxic dude on Twitter and stuff, but I'm not that bad.
Certified. You heard it here first. He's not that bad.
I'm bad.
He's bad, but he's not that bad.
But I'm not that bad.
Understand, folks. There's a difference. He's bad, but he's not that bad.
Yeah. Like I'll put you out on the side of the road. But I'll give you money for a payphone.
Mind you, payphones aren't even a thing anymore. So I
had to create I gotta create a time machine to do some 2003 girls dirty. Give them some.
Yo, he's stupid, man. But it's me when it comes to PDA. It depends on what the PDA is, and it depends on where we at, right?
You're not gonna get laid in the park, Alex.
Well, okay, that one's not bad. No, I like that. That nature,
dirty dog,
bruh. Come on, the nature fuck. Come on, who don't like that? That's a category. Come on, that's on nature. Just type it in like.
We need to talk about some post-nut clarity right now because why are you talking about having sex in nature like a damn baboon?
Bro, in the moment, I bet you it's amazing. But as soon as you get that nut, you're gonna be like, what the fuck is going on?
You're gonna be like, am I outside?
I'm gonna get my Tarzan.
I'm in a CVS parking lot.
Let me get my Tarzan ass out of here.
This is not what my mom wanted for me.
Bro,
if my grandma knew what I was doing right now, they wanted a better life for me.
I'll tell you, but post-nut clarity will give you. That's why I get my best ideas. I've never all my good I've had a good nut and I've been like, let me go put gas in my car right now. It's like I need gas. Like I'd be a half a tank, right? But then it's
You ever nut and just be like, where's my birth certificate? Where's my social security card? I should probably get my life together.
Yo, did I default to my student loans?
What's that interest rate at?
What's that interest rate at?
Paying those off.
I could probably start crunching some numbers. you got shit on your stomach. You're like,
for sure.
Yo, I feel like that's like a defense mechanism, right?
There's two different types though, because there'd be the one where it just energizes you, and then there'd be the one where you're just like, like straight up.
Like, said,
gone.
Whenever you hear that, that's
lights
that.
Out.
He said lights out. Damn.
Oh man. But hey man, you ever hear of semen retention?
This was his go-to line, right?
Wait,
when you brought this up. People don't know, right? People don't know. He's trying to tell me, he's like, look, man, what you got to do, you got to practice control, right? He's like, you got to be in control all the time. And I'm like, how do you do that? He goes, have you ever heard of semen retention? I'm like, what did you say? He goes, then he doubled down. Semen retention. It's something a lot of people are doing these days. Gave me a whole 10-minute science lesson on how pretty much you do no nut November, which I don't subscribe to, and then all of a sudden you become this extraordinary American. Like you pay everything on time, you get places early.
Listen here, audience. Listen here, engineer. Listen here, Alex.
Yo.
If you go Go 14 days without letting one out.
Why?
Hear me out. And then go a month. Then go 3 months. Then go a year. The longest I made it was 11 months.
Why would you do that?
Because it made me into an animal. I did like I was like just looking people in their eyes, taking cold showers all the time, showing up places on time, nigga.
Yeah.
Like I'm black. You know how hard it is to show up places on time, punctual.
And then what happened 11 months later? Somebody brushed the side of your leg and that was it? It was over?
I had intercourse. And I had intercourse. And dude, when I told you I felt physically ill the next day.
My man had to call out of work.
No, I did, bro. Like, I felt physically ill. Like I couldn't get out of bed. Like I had so much energy, so much drive, so much will. Like it was so much like chi, like life force energy just built up inside of me.
He hit us with the Dragon Ball life
Seriously,
force
man. Dude, one nut. One nut can produce a whole person. Do you know how much energy is in that? That's in your balls, bro. That makes a whole person, bro. If you save that, save it for 2 weeks. So you gonna call me? You gonna call me and be like, "Yo, I just alphabetized my T-shirts. I didn't even know I had a V-Loan shirt."
If you're trying to fix your life, that's what you say.
Abercrombie the V-Loan. It's all there.
The V-Loan. I didn't realize. Start coming up with random shit. I didn't realize. Start listening to politics and shit. Yo, the Democratic agenda in this country. You just start coming up with shit.
Start telling me motorcycle facts.
Did you know a Harley versus yo, bro?
Did you know a Ducati has?
I don't know, man. I don't know about that, bro. It says I could never do it. That's all I'm saying.
In some cultures, the orgasm is called the tiny death.
This is shit you Google when you not
when you need reasons not to jack
when you
off.
need reasons not, when you need reasons not to bust a nut. This is shit that you do. Like you'll type in shit like, what is it called in different cultures?
You know what? You need to find semen retention before semen retention finds you. Because if it finds you, you're at a really low point in life. And that's what happened. It found me. It punched me in the mouth, and I was like, I ain't got no girls right now. Yeah. I'm really depressed. I need something. I need something to cling on to. So I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna release.
My man typed in nut facts into Google. I'm sorry, I'm still on that.
There's a whole community on Reddit. 300,000 people. Wait, no, that's just in the semen retention subreddit. There's like 1 million people in the NoFap subreddit. Join it.
I've seen it. What's actually really sad? You ever have like your phone suggest you look at some shit? Mm-hmm. My phone has suggested I look at that. Like I guess my phone sees all the filth that's on it. They're like, we suggest you look at the semen retention stuff. we think you have a problem.
It's telling you something.
We think you have a problem.
You could use this.
You could use this. We think you need to look at this type of shit, man.
Hey, by the way, viewers, callers, also, before I forget, call in. Text any of your relationship problems, issues at 585-447-5883. That's our number. Before you ask, it is not my personal.
Not the personal.
Everything's anonymous. If you guys have anything you need to get off your chest, if you're cheating on your man, I won't tell him.
We're here for you.
If you want to cheat on your man with me, I won't tell him.
Just brother is wild.
Just for personal reasons, that is a joke.
You gotta clear the air before we jump in. You got one?
Yeah. No, I don't have. I didn't. Have
all right, my bad.
I was just.
I thought somebody hit the line real fast.
No one hit the line. I was just plugging.
All right. Yeah. Definitely send us all your relationship one.
I mean, I do have one last one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
I was gonna vent, but then I realized I got no host.
And I respect that.
And I respect honesty.
I respect that.
That's good.
I've vented about hoes and not had any. I've done that. Yeah. Get it off your chest.
That's a good time to get on.
Ain't nothing better to complain about some shit that you don't have.
You know the worst thing about when I ended my 11-month streak?
Yeah.
I ended it for a girl. I went to her place and she ain't even have her dishes were piled up in her sink. She ain't even do the dishes. I let go of 11 months of progress for some dirty dish pussy, bro.
Yo, how's that her fault, bro? What did she go?
It's my fault.
Times is tough.
So you go there and you realize, She's sad and busy. Like,
What'd you see next? A Dasani water bottle? Realize she really ain't shit.
She's sad and busy, and she drinks Dasani. She don't
And
care
she
about
drinks
life.
Dasani. She ain't worth it.
If
What am
she
I doing?
She drinks Dasani. She don't care about herself. She's definitely not gonna care about me.
Bro, man, yo.
They're like,
The,
if you go to someone's house, like that's the bare minimum.
He says this is his logic, right? We talked. He says his logic is the bare minimum is have a clean sink. That's what he says.
Yeah.
At the very least, at anything else, right?
A clean sink and nice feet.
You can't ask for everything, bro. You're asking for too much.
Okay.
You're asking for too much, bro. How the sink gonna be clean, but the feet also nah.
Okay, but think about it. The feet. Think about how neglected toes are, bro. They're in socks and then they're in shoes, like
They are
18
neglected.
hours of the day.
Yeah.
If someone takes time, guys or girls, takes the time to take care of their toes, you know they got other areas of their life together. Like, that's someone you could.
I ain't gonna say. So you could tell a lot about a person by how they keep them. Well, obviously how they keep themselves, but how they keep the space they around too.
Yeah, it's like if how how you keep your space is kind of a reflection of how like where you're at mentally.
That is true. No, that is very, very true.
Yeah, it's like a physical manifestation of how you're feeling and like where you're at.
Look at somebody's car. That'll tell you a lot. If they got a car, look at somebody's car. Like my car's okay, but like when I know people are coming,
Probably
like,
pretty nice.
but it's like, but the back seat, yo, don't look at the trunk. Oh god damn, yo, there's probably somebody living in the trunk. I ain't gonna lie, there's somebody.
Someone that moved in, they got signed a lease.
Somebody in that trunk. Like,
I saw your trunk on Airbnb actually.
this Alex trunk. We back here, we out here, having a good time, but. Yo, that is very true. I've also heard that not only that, but where they are mentally, but it's like how they if your sock drawer is organized, right?
Oh.
Like you gotta look for little shit like that. Like, the color socks over there, the white socks over there.
See, my room is really clean, but my sock drawer is like, I don't really like laundry. So like I'll fold my underwear, but my sock drawer, it's just my socks are.
Oh, you fold the clothes too. You better than me. I can't do that.
Yeah, man, I fold clothes.
You fold clothes?
Yeah, and I also wear an apron when I cook.
What? Oh,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay over there. Chef Ramsay in the house. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. You fold clothes?
Well, it's the
I tried,
apron's a
but I
new
can't.
thing. The apron's a new thing, and that's
The apron's
only for the ladies, because like free game, guys.
Yeah. Here go the free game. The apron with no drawers.
If you bring a girl to your house and make sure your spot's clean, make sure your room is clean, make sure
That goes without saying though.
yeah. But dudes, it goes without saying.
Niggas is fucking up, right?
imagine how
Niggas is fucking up.
Yeah. Like especially if you respect this woman, at least clean your space for her. Like make her feel comfortable.
That's true.
damn it.
Ladies, if you go to a guy's crib and it's, I mean,
Like the
my
stakes are
crib is-
so much higher for women. At least make her feel comfortable at your place.
Yeah.
Like she could be walking into a death trap. Like
That's true.
and she's trusting you enough to come to her house. Clean up.
Make it. Niggas said clean up. Nah, yeah, come on, niggas, get your act
And
together.
if you're gonna cook for her,
Come on, niggas.
if you're gonna cook for her, put an apron on. It shows that you're on your shit and like you're meticulous and you're kind of like clean. And like I think like if a girl sees that, she's like, oh, like
Is that you really trying to make a case for the apron? Because I ain't buying it. Let me tell you something, right? I was with everything you said up until the apron part.
Bro.
You was like, well, hey, guys, get the apron. Pause. Hell the fuck no. Bed Bath & Beyond, you got to walk into Bed Bath & Beyond, ask for an apron and
listen,
leave.
my older cousin, he's one of the most suave guys I know.
Okay.
I went to his house. I
Okay.
saw an apron. I was like,
I love it.
I was like, you got an apron, you bitch. He's like, I've been with more women than you. And I was like, no.
He immediately went out and went to TJ Maxx and bought one.
Yeah, noted. Now I got an apron in my car just in case.
Just in case.
And you're like, you cooking in the back seat? Mhm.
That reminds me though.
Mhm.
Cooking for your lady. You've ever done that?
All the time. I love cooking for women.
Really?
I love cooking for
I'm not good at cooking for myself. So it's like I've tried, but it's like I'm like if I'm doing it, like I'll boil water with my lady. Like I'll do that.
boil water.
I'm at that level.
He said, I'll make ice with her.
Yeah, we You're retarded. Yeah. Like I said, I'll do like okay, I'll do things I'm in the realm, like in my capabilities. I can't make a lot. I can make pasta, right? I can do pasta, I can boil water. I could pour juice in a glass. Like I could do a lot, right? But like, don't come to me if you want to, like shit. Like I'm not a chef gourmet. I'm Chef Boyardee. That's what I'm saying. You know, it's two different things.
You chef boy, I gotta leave.
Chef boy, you better pick up a spatula and learn how to cook, right? But Like I said, I eat whenever I cook, it's strictly for survival. If it's edible, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah. Here's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What about after your shows?
Okay.
We're comedians, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about, or on Twitter? How do you feel about? I don't want to call them groupies, but how do you feel about? How do you feel about being with groupies? How do you feel about that?
I have no policy. What's wrong with that? Because it's like, if you came to see me, you like me, I like you. Let's do something with it. I mean, but do you really like me though? Nah, you just like the fact that I just went up here and killed this crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, put a cap on it. A couple is fine, but if you out here, like, look at Magic Johnson, right? look, he's a perfect example.
Look at Magic Johnson.
Look at Magic Johnson. He was well known for what he did. Apparently, Magic's after parties. Check the documentaries. Magic's after parties were amazing.
I don't want to know about.
Hey man, a day off of work will have you wondering about a lot of shit.
It's pretty ironic that his name is Magic Johnson. And his Johnson could quite literally take you out.
Yeah. Hey, look, shit.
You want to see a slow motion magic trick, and
you gotta, yo, you stupid.
How's your healthcare?
Yo, you stupid. But it just goes to show you got to be careful, because I don't know y'all like that. Yeah. I don't have any baseline knowledge, but I say a couple's fine. That's just me though. Why you think different?
I plead the fifth. I don't want to talk about it.
He pleads the fifth.
I don't want to talk about it.
He keeps it on the DL.
I don't want to talk
Keep
about
that
it.
on the DL.
I was just wondering. I wanted to know your point of view.
I don't see anything. Yeah, I look at things on a very baseline level. I don't really overthink a lot. Some would argue I don't think at all. But it's very much of, if person A is into person B and person B is into person A,
all right,
they can have fun as long as they don't make a person C. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I don't really know. I just go with what I'm feeling at the time. Now, dealing with groupies when you're with somebody, you gotta keep it to pictures only. You know what I'm saying? Take your pictures.
Don't even take a picture of me.
But they going to, bro. They can't. If they buy tickets to see you, they're gonna take pictures. That's how. Then they're gonna tag you in the pictures.
Untag yourself.
Then they're gonna be in the stories.
Always untag yourself.
Then
always. Even if you're in a relationship, untag yourself, gentlemen. Untag yourself.
But I mean,
women know this already.
It's a lose-lose. It's a lose-lose situation.
Dudes forget to untag them. women know this. They turn off their tag capabilities.
Bro, I agree. Yes, I do forget.
Dudes are stupid.
Yes.
We're messy. We're messy with cheating.
We are fucked up. When he says, "What messy with it?" He goes, "Bros, untag yourself."
We just be happy that we got another girl. Like, meanwhile, women got the whole thing. Like they like listen.
It's a cold game out here, bro.
Yeah,
it's a cold game.
It's a cold world.
Don't remind cold world, right? Yeah, but no, don't remind you. Don't remind you what's going on.
But one last one.
Go
close
ahead.
Us out. So someone actually called today. They called in on the show and they said,
"Oh shit."
Yeah, it was. He told me anonymously that when him and his girl, they went on a date, they hit it off.
Okay.
Him and his girl, they went back to who's his girl now. Currently, they actually stayed in the relationship. His girl told him that she actually had, like, they were having sex, being intimate.
Go ahead.
And as he, came and he was like finishing on her, not to be too graphic, she disclosed that she had an 8-year-old son. Like, as he was like
whose 8-year-old son?
That she had an 8-year-old son as he was,
while he's nutting?
as he like on some Freudian shit, like straight like, I have a son, like,
whoa,
straight up, like, yeah, he was, yeah,
shit. So while
yeah,
oh no,
yeah,
oh wow,
yeah,
so he's shit,
and he stayed,
bro. You mid-nut, you can't go nowhere. But credit to her. This is why, females know what they doing. She picked the perfect time to let him know about the son. Because in that moment, he ain't going nowhere. Mid-nut? Oh, shit. I
hit him with the Twister Wizard. Like, he ain't going nowhere.
The back just got blown out, and she said, yeah, by the way, I think you should know.
Oh, by the way, someone else's mistake.
Johnny, we want to come here for a minute? Like,
someone else's mistake is running around my house. I should, should inform you that.
What do you do when you in that situation? You're the guy.
What do I do?
What do you do? I just got to know. Come on, man. I'll tell you what I would do, but I got to hear you first.
What do? I pull up my pants and I say, sayonara. I'm not taking care of another man's kid. Like, I'm not gonna be on some. I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up. No, I'm the dad that stepped out. I'm the dad that stepped out.
I never heard that. I'm not the stepdad. I'm the dad who's.
I'm getting out of there. Listen, I don't want to pay for my own kid.
Yo, that's fact. That's fact.
Someone else's. What would you do?
You piecing. I'm leaving, but
I feel like you'd stay for like at least 2 more like hookups.
two more nuts.
I feel like
nah, I mean, come on. Now it's like, all right, well, can we finish this? I want to finish the session. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like get what you paid for. I'm not saying you paid for it, but get your. I put time in for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as that's done, I think it's time I go. But then I'll say some bullshit. Yo, I ain't feed the cats. I don't got no cats. I feed the cats. I gotta leave. Oh, okay. Let the cats know I said hi, right? And you just never come back.
I gotta water my cactus.
I gotta water my cactus dried in the motherfucker. I gotta get the fuck out of here, yo. Ooh, 10 o'clock already. I gotta go. Like, say some bullshit. Get out of here. But
well, if it isn't 8:30, I kind of.
That's pain, right?
Yeah.
But that's the pain we talk about every week. Once again, I gotta thank you to everybody who's tuning in for another episode, another week.
Another week down.
Remember, send us your stories, whether they fucked up, whether it's a win, an L. We relate. We've been there. That's what life's all about.
Yeah, we got stories for everything.
Stories for everything, stories for days, and we'll keep sharing that every week. My man Malik.
Yeah. Again, the number is 585-447-5883. It's not my personal. It's all anonymous.
It's not my personal either, so please don't text it like that.
Personal, but I mean, if you want to text me nasty, you sure can.
That being said, thank y'all so much. Another episode of 2 Cents of Humor. We out. Yes.
Peace.